Have you ever sat there ready to click continue watching on Netflix and think to yourself, what was the French Revolution like? Well, today's your lucky day, students and Mr. Vinarsky, because your thoughts are going to be answered. Now, before we get to the wig-flying action, let's paint a picture of France during the 1700s to 1800s. France was ruled by Louis XIII, who, at age 15, proposed to his twice-removed cousin, Marie Antoinette. And she was like, sure. But what was the society like in France? I'm glad you asked. It was divided into 3 estates. The first estate was filled with a bunch of Catholic clergies who made up 0.5% of the population.
Taxes are a sin, and me being a Catholic clergyman, I do not sin. So therefore, taxes are not for me. Amen.
The second estate was made up of nobilities who made up 2% of the population and also didn't pay taxes. Taxes?
Never felt that, never been through that.
The third and final estate was made up of the bourgeoisies, the wealthy middle class, and the courtesans, poor people. I've been working my all day to pay taxes. It's not fair. I don't even have enough money to buy a new wig. I just want bread, man. Where'd all this money go? Mostly to fuel pompous rich parties and to pay off the debt caused by the American Revolution. Luckily, Louis tried to make a tax reform at the calling of the State General. So, I feel like it's only appropriate to lower the taxes on the third estate because we wouldn't want like a rebellion on our hands, right? But it kind of sucked and didn't make any changes. So the third estate was pretty pissed off by this and took matters into their own hand at the tennis court oath.
We have been treated like dirt for too long. Liberty, equality, fraternity, and low taxes. And the only way we can get this is war!
On July 14th, 1789, the storming of the Bastilles happened, marking the start of the Revolution. The fighting continued on October 1789 when 7,000 women threatened to shiv Louis if he didn't give them food. So he gave them food. And after the threat, Louis went to Paris and signed into a new constitutional monarchy. So that means everything's good. It's not. Great Britain, Spain, Austria, Prussia kicked France while it was down, and France spiraled into a period called the Reign of Terror, led by Maximilien Robespierre. This mock Queen of Hearts sentenced 40,000 people to death by guillotine, including Louise and Marie Antoinette. But that's kind of ironic because he himself, he died to the guillotine. So that means everything is fine, right? No, Napoleon. Here's a quick rundown on Napoleon's bright ideas to improve France. He planned to increase its nationalism, improve education, have taxation with representation, and law and order.